Einen guten Abend. Welkom bij een nieuws video. Today has been another beautiful day as we've witnessed some impressive 100% moves as just Ontology gas moved. Quite unsatisfied as I've been watching it for a few days and it goes to sky without me. Always unfortunate. Today we're going to make a video of like 12 to 15 minutes in which we are going to discuss why the majors are not moving. So yeah, let's continue to the next slide. The main question is, why my token no moon? I see people hopping from the coin that they have right now towards the coin that is moving, which is the most terrible scenario and most terrible strategy if you want to go to do that. As I've been reminding in the videos, coins will move as long as something is listed. Some random market maker will come and will make it pump, or just fundamentals make it go up. So your coin will move at some point. However, some coins are not moving right now, and you should investigate why that case is right now. And that has everything to do with cycles and with the correlation of Bitcoin with other altcoins. In which majors always move when Bitcoin starts to bottom out. In the first part of the grind up for Bitcoin, majors move. So we have to wait until the Bitcoin starts to find its bottom inside this range, and once it does and it breaks to the upside, I expect the majors to start outperforming Bitcoin until the upwards movements on Bitcoin start to accelerate, or until Bitcoin makes a correction, which will also put the other majors down. Currently we see a random altcoin fiesta, in which Terra token is the biggest one. But also some other coins have been showing some impressive strength, mostly low set coins, which is great. But if you zoom out, you can still see that there's a large perspective. But I've been saying that as long as they are above the 100-day and 200-day MA, they can continue rallying. Yes, they will have corrections, but the trend is up, and they have been accumulating for a while. And the cycle is usually the majors move first alongside with BTC, then the mid caps, and then the small caps. Yes, occasionally you see a random altcoin fiesta, which we can see that right now. That's also mainly got to do with the fact that there are just more altcoins right now, listed on different exchanges. Like the previous cycles, Binance was not one of the biggest. So these smaller caps are also actually making progress fundamentally. So yeah, then right now you can see some smaller caps moving already, but it's just premature and just the first movements. I expect them to continue heavily in the coming period, given that they are breaking above significant TA indicators. Well, are the majors bottoming? Well, I see many people being extremely bearish about the market right now, especially about Bitcoin. The expectations are that it's going towards 6.5, 7K. Yeah, it's one of my scenarios as well. But to get there, we have to lose some significant levels. And once everybody is expecting A to happen, usually B happens. So I'm not convinced that we're going that low. Especially not given the momentum in the market right now, and the whole vibe going around Bitcoin, the mining costs, just TA wise. I'm not suspecting that we're going that deep, and I'm expecting that we're holding the range. Do we lose below 8.6, 8.5? Yes, we can have 7 mids, and then we have to see. But like many of these majors and large cap altcoins are above the 100-day and 200-day MA. Some are breaking above it. Ontology is just moving, which is a signal that one of the larger caps is also moving right now. More of the structures on the other altcoins are also just similar to ONT, and we will just see that in a little bit. And they are ranging. The structure is still fine, but they have been lagging behind heavily to the movements of Bitcoin. So let's check some of these majors. First, we want to check Bitcoin, as that is one of the coins that I'm charting daily on the videos. As we have seen and discussed yesterday in the live stream, I've had about 4K views. Thank you very much for that. Didn't expect that to happen this fast after starting a YouTube channel. Rejection at 9.6, rejection at 9.3, and the same occurred at 9. However, usually what then happens is that you want to see a continuation dump, and especially dumping below the previous low in which you tap liquidity. Well, we have seen a dump, but not really convincing yet. So this is my main scenario in which we still tap below 8486, sorry. Tap the liquidity there and bounce back up, but it can also happen right now in which we break back above 8.8, flip 8.8, and from there we start to continue towards the CME gap at 9.1 and maybe even go towards 9.5, 9.6. Once we do this, I find it hard to believe that we go below 7k. Should be okay that we might test the lows of this range one more time. But the whole perspective changes if we lose any of the levels of the range. So once we break above this area here, or once we break below 8.2.5 to 8.4, I suspect that we are going to see a big range or big direction move, and in between it's just ranging, and that ranging can go on for the rest of the next month. And during that period, altcoins will have their best momentum, right? So if Bitcoin makes a sudden crash of 1k, altcoins will suffer. If it pushes above 10.5 and goes to 11.5, like one of these candles, you don't want to be in altcoins as they will crash in BTC pair. But anything in between is wonderful to trade. And right now I'm still hopefully getting along around here, suspecting that we hold the flip of 8.8 afterwards and higher low is the trigger to see continuation to the upside. So I'm not that bearish as many of you are, which is fine. I'm happy to shift bias if needed. But right now I'm feeling very comfortable with this. And given that Bitcoin has been retracing in the past few weeks, we have seen that altcoins have not been showing massive strength as they are in consolidation. You can see the same on Ethereum right now, in which we are consolidating in between a range of 188 towards 218 to 20, in which one more tap of the high over here would usually mean that we're going to see a continuation to the upside as the range resistance is then broken after so many tests. What we see is it's the same structure as Bitcoin. Trend is up, still higher lows, probably get another higher low as well. The 100-day and 200-day MAs are around here, around 170, so I preferably want to see it hold above that level, but preferably I want to see it above 188 to 194. Still following this scenario. If we lose this level, then I'll probably be out of Ethereum and just watch for the levels over here for the potential long, and then we have some momentum shifts. But given the accumulation going on, given the TA, given the larger time frame, given Ethereum BTC, which is just following the strategy, I assume that we're going to hold here, and I'm actually looking for longs targeting 250. As we just discussed, Ontology is showing strength. As we can see, that it's also stuck inside the range, in which 45 cents and 51 to 53 cents are the levels to watch. Got a nice trap earlier, like 2 hours ago, and now it's breaking back above. Preferably I want to see a flip of 50 cents, so we can take it to candy shop. But at the moment, if we flip the 50 cents, I expect a breaker above the range high, and then it can go all the way back towards the high here. So then I'm suspecting continuation rallies towards first here, second level around here, and the third level is here, so which could be actually a 2x. But this usually means that BTC is also going to bottom quite soon, and then we start to continue grinding. So yes, Bitcoin can remain grinding in this level and maybe tap 11.5k before going back to 7.5. Then we get a drop back down to for the altcoins, and then we continue later in January 2021. As we know that January is one of the best periods to long altcoins. For now, in the coming period, I suspect that once Ontology flips the level here, we can see continuation. Let's see what other altcoins we have. We've got Cosmos, Atom, not really charting that too much, but as you can see, I've still got old colors on the chart actually. SR flip, higher high, higher high, higher high. SR flip here again on this order block here. And now flipping this support level for support. And we got a slight downtrend coming up, which if we break back up, I'm assuming that we're going to ready towards the range high and consolidate a little bit, and then we continue the movements. So yeah, it's got a really weird structure, as you can see, but as long as we remain above this level here, I'm suspecting that we're going to see continuation on this one as well, which can be classified as a major. So it's pretty much doing fine. Then we've got our dearest friend, the Ripple, which is still in support. Slight distribution here, break back below support. Held this level. Long in gray is fine. If we get one more tap up, I'm suspecting continuation towards the next level at 24 cents, which you can see here. If you want to get these entries and the right risk management and stuff, you can become a member of the group. But yeah, I'm also providing just free content, as you can see. So the majors are going to move when Bitcoin is done, retracing, and starts to move sideways, which might be at 8485 as just discussed, or it might already be bottoming out. So then the final part, in which we discuss a few of the IEOs. This is still stuff I've posted in my live stream yesterday, so we have to remove that a little bit. My apologies. Nice breaker to the upside, same as here. Retest of the previous level, which I suspect to happen here as well. I don't really want to see it break below 29. Holding here and then getting a sideways notion in which we tap the resistance again. I'm expecting that we're going to break towards this level. Probably we'll get trading competition or something here, as Binance is using that constantly to pump their coins, which is fine. But the structure is still upwards trending. It flipped the MAs as well, in which the 100 MA support rejected 200 MA. You want to see the 100 MA hold, and as long as it does that and breaks above the 200 MA, it's back in buy the dip season for the first time since listing. So you want to be aware that once it pumps, it doesn't go in one way. It's always up down in waves, and if you want to trade them, you just look at the levels. Another final coin we are discussing here is ONE. Little blurry chart, apologies. We've been discussing this one in the live stream yesterday as well, and we seen a rejection here. Preferably I want to see it hold at what is this, 37 to 38, range a little bit, and then starts grinding upwards, in which the levels are signed here as already. If we break below 37, 38, I'm assuming gray will be tested again. But if not, I'm expecting continuation. And ONE USDT is just ranging the same as well, still upwards trending, in which I suspect that we're going to see acceleration, and then I'm actually targeting a half a cent. Well, that's the update for today. Thank you for watching once again. If you liked the video, please subscribe, reply, or do thumbs up. I'm close to 5k subs, so it would be nice to hit that really soon. Thank you very much, and see you again tomorrow.